Namaskar, did you know that 90% of Indians live in areas with noise levels above safe limits? In this crucial Consumer Times investigation, we expose India's growing noise pollution epidemic and reveal the science behind acoustics and vibration metrology that's trying to save our hearing. From traffic horns to construction sites, religious ceremonies to industrial machinery, Indian cities are getting dangerously loud. But what are the actual laws? How is noise measured? And what can you do to protect yourself and your family? Namaskar and welcome to Consumer Times. Today we will talk about the silent killer, understanding India's noise pollution crisis. Every morning, millions of Indians wake up not to gentle sunlight, but to a cacophony of honking vehicles, construction machinery, and urban chaos. What most people dismiss as city life is actually a serious public health crisis that's systematically damaging our hearing, mental health, and quality of life. Welcome to India's noise pollution epidemic, a problem that's as measurable as it is ignored. The science behind sound, acoustics and vibration metrology. Before we dive into India's noise crisis, please leave your valuable comments, like, share and do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel Consumer Times to motivate us, as it's crucial to understand how sound is scientifically measured and monitored. Acoustics and vibration metrology is the precise science of measuring sound levels, frequencies, and vibrations to determine their impact on human health and environment. Sound is measured in decibels, dB, a logarithmic scale where every 10 decibels increase represents a tenfold increase in sound intensity. A whisper measures about 30 dB, normal conversation around 60 decibels, while a jet engine produces about 140 decibels. The human ear can suffer permanent damage at sustained exposure to sounds above 85 decibels. In India, specialized institutions like the National Physical Laboratory (NPL) and Central Pollution Control Board (CPCB) use sophisticated acoustic instruments including sound level meters, octave band analyzers, and vibration sensors to monitor noise pollution across different zones. India's noise standards, paper vs reality, the Noise Pollution, Regulation and Control, Rules, 2000, established under the Environment Protection Act, set clear standards for different zones. Industrial areas, 75 decibels, day, 70 decibels, night. Commercial areas, 65 decibels, day, 55 decibels, night. Residential areas, 55 decibels, day, 45 decibels, night. Silence zones, 50 decibels, day, 40 decibels, night. However, ground reality paints a drastically different picture. Studies consistently show that major Indian cities exceed these limits by 15 to 25 decibels. Mumbai's traffic intersections regularly record 85 to 90 decibels during peak hours, while Delhi's commercial areas often cross 80 decibels even at night. The measurement challenge: how noise is actually monitored. Accurate noise measurement requires sophisticated equipment and trained personnel. Sound level meters must be calibrated regularly, positioned correctly, and operated under specific environmental conditions. The measurement process involves continuous monitoring, automated stations that record noise levels 24/7, particularly near airports, highways, and industrial zones, periodic surveys, manual measurements conducted by pollution control boards using portable sound level meters during specific times and locations, frequency analysis, advanced measurements that break down noise into different frequency bands to understand specific sources and their health impacts. Vibration measurement, specialized sensors that detect ground vibrations from construction, railways, and heavy machinery that can damage buildings and affect human comfort. Health impacts, beyond just annoyance, chronic exposure to noise pollution causes far more damage than most people realize. Scientific studies have established clear links between sustained noise exposure and hearing loss. Prolonged exposure to sounds above 85 decibels causes permanent hearing damage. In Indian cities, this threshold is crossed daily by millions. Cardiovascular problems. Noise pollution increases stress hormones, leading to hypertension, heart disease, and stroke. European studies show a 10% increase in heart attack risk for every 10 decibels increase in traffic noise. Sleep disruption. Nighttime noise above 40 decibels disrupts sleep patterns, affecting cognitive function, immune system, and mental health. Cognitive impairment. Children exposed to chronic noise pollution show reduced reading comprehension, memory problems, and attention deficits. Mental health issues. Constant noise exposure increases anxiety, depression, and aggressive behavior. The economic cost. Quantifying the damage. Noise pollution isn't just a health issue, it's an economic drain. The World Health Organization estimates that noise pollution costs European countries 1.6% of their GDP annually through healthcare costs, reduced productivity, and property value depreciation. In India, while comprehensive economic assessments are limited, studies suggest noise pollution costs include increased healthcare expenditure, reduced worker productivity, and decreased property values in high noise areas. Your rights and legal recourse. Despite widespread violations, citizens have legal remedies available. File complaints. Contact your state pollution control board with specific noise level measurements and timings. Police complaints. For immediate violations, especially during restricted hours, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., court intervention. Several high courts have issued directions for noise pollution control based on citizen petitions. Use technology. Mobile apps can provide approximate noise level readings, though they are not legally admissible. Practical solutions. What actually works? Urban planning. Separating residential areas from high noise zones. Creating buffer zones with vegetation. Technology solutions. Noise barriers along highways. Building acoustic insulation. Electric vehicle adoption. Regulatory enforcement. Regular monitoring. Hefty penalties for violations. And strict compliance checking. Community action. Resident associations demanding noise audits. Supporting electric vehicle policies. And reporting persistent violators. Personal protection. Using noise-cancelling headphones, soundproofing homes, and limiting exposure during peak noise hours. The path forward. Sustainable noise management. India needs a comprehensive approach combining better urban planning, stricter enforcement, technological solutions, and public awareness. Cities like Singapore and Copenhagen demonstrate that effective noise control is possible without compromising economic growth. The science of acoustics and vibration metrology provides the tools to measure and monitor noise pollution accurately. What we need now is the collective will to act on this scientific evidence and reclaim our right to a peaceful environment. Subscribe to Consumer Times for more eye-opening investigations into issues affecting your daily life.